Hello and welcome to day 30 of my Vlogmas challenge. So what have I been up to today? Let's go and find out. So I got up early this morning to take the van for a bit of a trip, and I have found where the water is getting in. The water is getting in this little corner right here. So I'm kind of happy that I found it. Just means that I've got to obviously spend a little bit more money getting it fixed, but there's no point putting it all back together if I don't address the issue. So currently Peter's here. He's a friend of mine and he's come to check out the van to see if he can help. He's given me a name of a guy who does welding, so we'll see what he says, see if he can book me in and try and get this camper van back on track again. You're on me Vlogmas today, say hello.
Hi.
You alright?
How are you today?
You've nipped over, haven't you, to say hi and see how my van's doing?
Yeah, fantastic.
It's good, isn't it? Is it in good condition?
It's lovely, yeah. Yeah, I'd love to go camping in that.
So my friend Pete gave me a number of a company that does welding. And funny story, the guy that owns this place up in New Ferry basically said that he thinks he's the one that sprayed the van blue. And when I bought the van, I was never given the colour code for the van, so if I ever needed to get any work done, I never knew what this type of blue is. So I'm going up to this guy to see if he can weld or give me a price for the welding on the floor. Once I've got that, I'll get that work done, I'll get the sliding door done, and hopefully find out what the colour code of my van actually is. So this is where the water's been getting in. I've just dried it now. We're going to go down the road and have a little look and see where it's actually coming in. And then we'll have a clearer idea of exactly where the water's coming in, whether it's coming in from here, or whether it's coming in from this corner just there. And then once we book in the work, get it done, we can then start to protect the floor, have it sprayed with Raptor paint, and then start thinking about putting the floor back down. So I've just got back from New Ferry and the water's getting in from just up here. So that whole panel is going to have to be cut out and replaced, and that's where the water's been getting in. It's been coming in from there, so that needs doing. Also, massive gaping hole. You can actually see my tyre. That was just held in by silicone, this little square that was there before. So that's going to have to be ripped out. So it's looking at the moment that this paneling is going to have to be taken out and replaced. So after some lovely tapping of a hammer, we found where the hole is in the van. As it stands, there's a chance we're going to have to cut back some of the carpet and take some of the ply lining up, which isn't too bad because, you know, with it having a leak and with it sitting in water for a while, it's probably best to replace the panels anyway. So is it a blessing in disguise? Possibly, but it just seems to be adding on more zeros and zeros to this invoice. But, you know, it happens. The van brings me far much joy than it does heartache, and I just want a van that works. So I think this time taking a bit more care and consideration with the van and the bodywork and making sure that everything is done. I'm going to lay new foundations, put a new floor down and make sure it is better than it was before. So grand scheme of things, bit annoying, more money, but I'm overall not too unhappy with the situation. So tomorrow, who knows what my vlog will bring. We'll just have to wait and see. So that's it for day 30 of my Vlogmas challenge. I will be back tomorrow for, yes, you have read the thoughts on my mind, the final day of Vlogmas. Let's do this. Day 31 tomorrow.